being out on the water may look a little different this year as social distancing guidelines may still be in play.
That's right. And with so many already thinking maybe the water might be the safest place to social distance, Dave White of the New York Sea Grant says that it comes with some important rules to follow to keep it that way. He joins us this morning to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. You're looking great, I have to say that.
Well, so are you, and you got a life jacket on there, right? And that's one of the most important safety tips we can talk about. But first and foremost, you know, people, the weather's warming up, and there's a lot of talk about people saying, you know, well, I need to get on the water. It might be the safest place for me.
It actually, you know, it's a positive opportunity for us. And one thing I'm saying to folks is think about the boat as an extension of your home. You know, in the time of COVID-19, boating is open, marinas are open, and we want to ensure that we're going to continue to have boating access throughout the season. So just think of when you're going out boating, it's an extension of your home. So the people that you're homebound with, that's the folks you can go out on the boat with. You know, you put the trailer behind the car, you go down to the launch ramp, you're out on the water, and so you're just staying with your homebound folks, which is going to make it safe for everybody. It's a great way to ensure social distancing while you're out on the water, making sure you're very cautious at the boat launch ramp or at the marina. But, you know, time is now coming upon us. We're starting Safe Boating Week this Saturday, and then we're going to go right into Memorial Day. So it's a great opportunity and a great time to think about getting out on the water here in upstate New York.
Dave, remind us of some of those safety tips that we should always remember when out on the water.
Yeah, you absolutely, you know, obviously I'm wearing the fashion of the day, a life jacket, and, you know, you need to have a life jacket on board for everybody, the right size, good working order. 12 and under have to have it on at all times when you're underway. You've got to have, you know, your flares on board, making sure that they're current and they're not outdated. You want to make sure you've got your fire extinguisher and all your other safety gear. And also now with Brianna's Law, depending on your age, you have to have taken the New York State course, either from someone registered by New York, U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary, sheriff, or because we are on pause and you can't get to a live class, you can take it online, and it's a great thing for families to do while they are at home. And actually, you can integrate it into your child's learning experience because they're going to learn about invasive species, they're going to learn about safety, they're going to learn about navigation. So you could integrate that into the whole family education program while you're home.
You know, Dave, one quick question about that. How old do you have to be to take that course?
You have to be 10 and older to take it, and you know, it's ratcheting up every year, and by 2025 everyone is going to have taken the class. So great opportunity to think about the whole family taking it. So if, you know, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, if you haven't taken the course and you don't have the certificate, whoever's in your family unit, be a great thing to take online together, and you can go right on the state parks website, and they'll link you right to 3 or 4 different online classes that you can take as a family and learn together, get you all ready for the boating season so you're ready to go out there come this weekend or Memorial Day weekend.
And Dave, you know, the New York Sea Grant has been working with the boating industry during this time. Is there anything new that we should know? Are we missing anything?
Really, we as boaters need to take responsibility for ourselves. We have seen in states around us and throughout the country that have put a ban on boating activity, and many of them have now been released, but we're very fortunate here in New York that our boating access sites are open, our marinas are open, and they have. The boating industry here locally with the marine dealers has really taken a lead in making sure they're going to provide a safe opportunity for folks. They're working with their boaters to make sure they're doing it, you know, and making sure they're going to fulfill CDC guidelines, New York State guidelines. But, you know, boating season is upon us. We have some great water resources, but we as boaters do need to take responsibility not only for ourselves, but for our community. And it might be a little different for folks. You know, the folks that normally go out and raft up with other folks when they're out on the water, you need to stay away from them. And, you know, you can be near them and, you know, wave, how you doing? Good to see you. You know, as we are today. So take advantage of that, but we want to do it in a socially conscious way, not only for ourselves, but for our communities. And, you know, and it's a warning sign that we have that opportunity, and we want to make sure as boaters that we are responsible because we don't want to lose the opportunity to boat as we're going into the summer season. So, again, I just say think about it as an extension of your home. So the people you're homebound with, no problem. Go out, enjoy it. enjoy being out on the water, whether it's a kayak, canoe, paddleboard, powerboat, sailboat, whatever you're enjoying out on the water, as long as you're with that family unit, social distancing guidelines, all of those things are already in play for you because it's nothing more than an extension of your home unit. Just be safe if you're at the boat launch ramp and with others. And we have partnered with the marine trades industry to put up a website that has the most recent information for boaters to think about safety. Also for marine trade folks as to what you can expect to see at the marina. They've really been in front of this. I've been extremely impressed with all of our boating partners from the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary and the power squadrons and the marine trades industry with the Boating Industry Association and all the hard work they've done to, number one, ensure we have boating opportunities for the summer, which is so critical for all of us, but also that we're going to do it in a safe, fun, environmentally friendly, but the keyword fun. We have such great resources.
Well, Dave, we just want to thank you so much for joining us here on Bird Street. We really appreciate it. Stay safe out there. It's beautiful.
All righty, you too. And you can now add to your resume, you have done a live interview from the White House.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, Dave.